Welcome back to Sunrise. Donald Trump has declared Liberation Day in the US as his plans for sweeping reciprocal tariffs are set to be confirmed.
While uncertainty over the announcement begins to send stock prices into nosedive, the president has tried to settle nerves, promising to be very kind as he looks to reshape global economic order.
For more, let's bring in Edward Fishman, foreign policy expert and author of Choke Points, live from New York. Good morning. What should we expect to hear in the president's remarks, do you think?
So look, we are all geared up for what could be the biggest increase in American tariffs since the Hawley-Smoot tariff of 1930. So this is potentially a once-in-a-century type of event where the U.S. could fundamentally reshape the way that it approaches global trade. So here in the United States, everyone is really on edge trying to see what's coming. It's very clear that these tariffs will be significant. I think what we're all watching for, though, is does he go with a universal tariff where maybe all countries are tariffed at a rate at 20%, which is something that Trump has flirted with in the past? Or does he go with this notion of reciprocal tariffs in which each country's tariffs on the U.S. are matched in sort of an equal fashion? I think if it's that latter option, Australia may wind up in an okay place because Australia does not have tariffs on U.S. imports, and the U.S. actually runs a trade surplus with Australia historically. So I think a lot is riding for Australia on whether Trump goes with this universal approach or the reciprocal approach.
Well, take us through the impacts potentially of just a flat 20% then.
Sure. If we do go with a flat 20% tariff, this will be a dramatic increase on taxes in the United States, and I think it will raise prices for Americans. The way it impacts Australia, I think, is through the stock market. Even in Australia, retirement accounts, savings accounts do have exposure to the U.S. stock market. And I think if we have this big 20% across the board tariff, you're going to see a significant decrease in American indexes. And so that'll affect all of our retirement accounts, whether you're living here in New York City or over there in Sydney.
Yeah, we might be down here on an island, but we're not isolated, are we? Thank you very much for your insight today. Eddie's latest book, Choke Points, American Power in the Age of Economic Warfare, is out now.